Capo. I'm ducking smoke and I ain't got a neck. These niggas all in their feelings, they must have got upset. I played ball till I got fouled too hard and went and got a tech. I've been around real killers, nigga, you are not a threat. It's money in the bank, you should've stopped the bet. Stop it up. Been left the game, but I still got connects. My young boys carry guns that can stop a jet. I flew birds, flew the coop, but I still got the set.
Don't ever let somebody tell you you can't do something. Not even me. All right?
All right.
You got a dream, you got to protect it. People can't do something themselves. They want to tell you you can't do it. You want something, go get it.
So that's the way it goes down, huh?
A whole convoy of them rides, 500 thou on the block. I was running wild on the block, dumping them valves of the rocks. But I came up from that cooking cane to crack. Shit, now I'm a rude boy shotter man, New York's rider man.
Max Bigger Valid Jim. Dead the drama is bags on bags on bags.
His algorithm's a little.
Nah, he been lit right now. He been lit.
But he.
Yo, chill.
Yo, Max
Whoa,
is
in the
wild.
Yeah, hell yeah. They loopy right now.
Smoking, motherfucker. Baby. What's up, nigga? She loves me. She loves me now. She loves me. She loves me now. Kobe version. We said big for L. We said big for L. We said big for L. I got these bird game bitches that can't stand me. Jimmy man, because she touched it in my head. We got some floor, something to learn.
I remember when hip-hop felt different, back when Mobb Deep gave the streets that raw energy and unforgettable bars. That sound was gritty, sharp, and real. I remember NORE2 when he had Queens on fire and the city going crazy. Salute to Queens for that. Now look at Harlem. Can Harlem be great again, or is that just talk? Because it feels like a reunion could really be brewing. And one of the biggest letdowns in hip-hop history, to me, has been Dipset. Bird Gang had the streets locked down at one point, no debate. But after that Verzoos with the locks, they looked scattered and the internet never forgot it. So here is the real question. Could they all come back together? Could Cameron really link back up with Jim Jones? Could Max B ever get back on the same page with Jim Jones? That would shake hip-hop up fast. But let's be honest, we still might never see that happen. If you new here or been rocking already, welcome. Smash that like button right now. Subscribe to the channel and run this video up if you feeling it. Turn on that bell so you don't miss when I drop, because this one right here, we gotta talk about it. Now me personally, I can't lie, it's the nostalgia for me. I remember when Dipset was outside heavy, moving like they owned the streets. Back when Harlem was lit and Bird Gang had everything on lock. That energy was different. It felt like they could not lose at all. Everything was clicking, everything was flowing. Harlem was really on the rise. But let's be real, ego always creeps in. And when ego steps in, it can flip everything upside down fast. Because we all know Jim Jones and Max B been going at it for years now. That tension never really disappeared, even while Max B was locked up doing a long sentence that later got reduced, and now he finally back home recently. The history between them still heavy. So the question just won't go away. Will Max B and Jim Jones ever link back up again? Because recently Max B sat down in an interview with Memphis Bleek and he spoke on the whole situation with Jim Jones. And if you know, you know. If you was really outside back then, you remember how crazy it got between them. A lot of disrespect was thrown around, and some of that stuff don't just fade away like that. Now people keep asking if there's a chance for a reunion, but hold on. Let's rewind for a second, because you really gotta understand how Jomo, aka Jim Jones, feels about all this. That's where things get real. And honestly, the way he been talking, it gives a lot of people the feeling that this might never get fixed. We talking no Dipset unity, no Bird Gang reunion, nothing. Everybody's still on different sides. And pay attention to this part. Jim Jones cuts Mano off quick like no when Max B gets brought up. This is recent too, not old clips. So right now, Jim's still standing firm and sounding heated anytime Max B name comes up. So as you can see, Jim Jones is standing firm on his side. He not trying to hear no reunion talk at all. And rest in peace to Stack Bundles, because a lot of people believe he could have held everything together before it all went left. Things really went off the rails between these two, no question. And let's not sugarcoat it, it got real disrespectful between Jim Jones and Max B. This wasn't just small tension, this was deep issues. Jim been asked about this multiple times, and every time it comes up, his answer stays the same. Pay attention. He basically shuts it down like, no sir, that's not happening. He's standing on that energy with no hesitation. But here's where it gets interesting, because on the other side, Max B not shutting that door at all.
Where we at with that? Are you able to get past that?
No. Now we can pass now. We can get past that now. You want to get past it, or you want to dive more into it?
In his recent talk with Memphis Bleek, he actually said there's still room for him and Jim Jones to come back together, even after all the fallout.
Or you want me to tweak it?
I want you to pass it at some point.
You want me to crash out?
I definitely don't want you to crash out, because I don't want to crash out. Now, what I want for myself, I want for my brother.
All the back and forth, everything that went down. That's wild. Imagine if that really happens, it would shake everything up. And when Memphis Bleek asked Max B about it, Max leans into it and makes it clear.
I appreciate it.
You see what I'm saying? Because there's too much money out here, there's too much life out here, and I like to do the things that I like to do. Ain't nothing feel better than living right now.
You're right.
Being alive and getting money and waking up.
No better feeling. There's no better feeling ever in the world.
Because Wife and Lucci and Thug got past it. You think you could have an issue with it and get past it?
As grown men, being able to put their differences behind them. I don't know the severity. I mean,
people. Fact.
Well, if that's a fact, then that's pretty severe. So you got to be a pretty strong soul to be able to put that type of behind you. From as we all grew up in different parts of the hoods like that, and that doesn't happen too often when they shed or somebody loses somebody and things like that. So looking at that's definitely very commendable like that for two grown men to be able to do that. I would say that, you know what I mean?
This could actually be real. See, one thing for sure, this situation gonna make money if it ever lines up right. It just gotta make sense. And I gotta give credit to Max B, because he did serious time and came out moving smart. He not moving reckless, he not acting weird, he actually handling this like a grown man. But you can still tell he feels a way and low-key wants to work things out with Jim Jones. And let's not forget the real history here. Jim Jones was the one who gave Max B that shot when others didn't fully see it yet. We gotta be honest about that. Jim saw something and opened that door. So respect to Jimmy.
Max B when he gets
out. Max B.
Okay.
Max suck dick out of here.
All right. Okay. Has that conversation even come up though?
No, people don't play with me with that conversation. Ain't nobody can tell me nothing about that. That's the first thing I say. You heard?
Okay.
That's how you feel. That end the deal for anybody. There ain't no Max talking about conversation, period.
Okay.
for recognizing that talent early, because without that moment, who knows how things would have played out for Max B. And look how things turned after that fallout. The situation pushed Max B into new connections, even linking up with French Montana back then. That whole shift changed moves for real. Now imagine this. What if Jim Jones and Max B actually reconnect? That would shake New York heavy. That would shake hip hop right now. Be real for a second. If they come back together, that's instant attention, instant impact. And you already know, pin the tail on the donkey still hits. These guys really had hits, no question. The music was hitting, the vibe was different, and people actually wanted to hear that sound. Their vision stood out heavy.
I know you and Jim had a major turbulent, past. Is it a possibility that could ever be put to rest with y'all?
If it makes sense and it makes money.
It always gonna make money.
If it makes money and it makes sense, then it makes big value.
But let's be real. Was there just too much disrespect thrown around for this to ever come back together? Because Jim Jones, he's standing solid on his side. He's stubborn, he locked in, and ego definitely plays a role here. The real question is, would he ever sit down with Max B and clear the air so they can go get that money together? Because that's what it really comes down to. There's a lot of groups in hip-hop people want to see reunite. I'm not the only one thinking that. I would love to see Harlem back on top again. Cameron, Jules, that whole movement had a moment. When they were united, it felt powerful. Seeing Dipset fully back would bring energy back to the culture and put money in everybody's pocket. But let's keep it honest, that might be a stretch. Too many feelings involved, too much history, too many emotions still active. Me, I'm just laying it out and telling the story how it is. But one thing I'll say, if Jim Jones and Max B ever reconnect, that could flip hip-hop upside down real fast. Yeah, real talk. Put all the drama to the side, all the back and forth, all the tension.
Anything else is uncivilized. I don't give a fuck, because guess what? I'm doing well. Right. And I'm giftedly crafted, and my shit is up to speed. So I really don't give a fuck who on my level or not. I'm gonna do what I do. But if it makes sense and it makes money, then it makes Max bigger value.
Bags on bags on bags on bags.
Apple gotta get his shit up. His algorithm's a little.
Nah, his shit lit. He been lit
He
right
lit.
now. He been lit.
But
Yo, chill. Chill,
Let your shit up.
Yo, chill. That's
I'm outside.
He lit on the algorithms though. Shit, that smoke get you
I
lit
told
right
Bo the other
now.
day, I said, look.
Because if Jim Jones and Max B ever lock back in, this could shift hip-hop in a major way. Their chemistry was different. Max bringing that wave, Jim bringing that energy on the mic, it just worked perfectly together. But at the same time, who am I? I don't make the news, I just break it down for you. So now it's on you. Get in the comments and let me know how you feel about this whole situation. Because right now, New York needs that spark again. The constant beef and tension getting old. People want real music again. And let's not act like nothing happened. There was disrespect on both sides. No question. Lines got crossed, things were said, situations went left. So now the real question is, are they gonna leave that behind and go get to the bag, or is it too far gone? Because there's real money on the table, real impact waiting if they figure it out. East Coast got something to prove right now. So what's next? Make sure you subscribe to Dripzine, hit that like button, drop a comment, share this video, and help the channel grow by clicking that Hype This Video button. Appreciate every single one of you for tapping in.
I know you and Jim had a major turbulent, past. Is it a possibility that could ever be put to rest with y'all?
If it makes sense and it makes money.
It always gonna make money.
If it makes money and it makes sense, then it makes big value. Anything else is uncivilized. I don't give a fuck, because guess what? I'm doing well.
Right.
And I'm giftedly crafted, and my shit is up to speed. So I really don't give a fuck who on my level or not. I'm gonna do what I do. But if it makes sense and it makes money, then it makes Max bigger value.
Bags on bags on bags on bags.
Apple gotta get his shit up. His algorithm's a little.
Nah, his shit lit. He been lit
He
right
lit.
now. He been lit.
But